Jet Rouge for Times-Picayune and NOLA.com at Santa High School with Gremillion again, who's our preseason all-area softball player of the year for the large schools after being the all-area player last year. And we've talked a lot with all the sports that you've played here, and it being kind of a weird deal senior year with each season wrapping up volleyball and then basketball now. Softball's kind of the last one. What's that like? Just knowing that you're just a few months away from finishing your athletic career overall at Santa Monica.
Yeah, it's really sad because I've just loved playing all three sports all these 4 years, and now that they're all done, this is my last chance to make an impact at Santa Monica for softball.
With softball particularly being the sport you're going to end up going to play college softball and all those things, and it being the last one, when you talk about that impact that you hope to make in this softball season, do you have specifics in mind if I'd like to do this, or this, or we as a team need to do this, or this, or anything along those lines?
Yeah, like as an individual, I just want to do better than I've done my 3 years because I feel like I'm a senior and I'm supposed to do better since I'm one of the last starters left here. Okay. And as a team, I want to make it to the last game on the last day because we made it to the semis, the quarters, and I want to make it to the finals this year.
With that big senior group that you had with you last year, that you've been playing with those girls for forever, how weird is it starting a season where half of them seem like they're in unison now, yeah. But where you are the senior and anyone else is either the same age as you exactly, or even some of these younger girls coming up?
Yeah, it's going to be weird because, I've always had them older than me, and they're the ones who always kind of told us what to do and, how to do things. But now, I'm the senior, and it's really weird because I haven't played with all these players that we're going to be playing with this year. I've played with them my whole life, so it's going to be new, but I think it'll be fun.
You mentioned about wanting to have this be, maybe your best season ever.
Mm-hmm.
Are there specifics that when you've had any kind of a chance over the off season, with as busy as you stay, that you've kind of wanted to work on, or that now that you're getting a chance to focus on softball, you're working on certain things, or it's just kind of a matter of getting a little better at everything?
Basically getting better at everything, but my hitting, I want to definitely do better at hitting, and I've actually been pitching some, so we'll probably see that.
When you look, we were talking about some of the girls, I guess the top girls that go through the Santa Monica program over the years, which has been one of the best in the state. Do you have any sense of where you might stack up with them, or even just a matter of you wanting to leave your mark, because it seems like you have that a little bit?
Yeah, well, I never got to really watch them play, so I don't know how I compare to them, but I just know how much our coach talks about them and how they are really good leaders and just all around good people. So I hope that when I'm gone, I'm remembered like that, and people kind of feel the impact that they made on us. I'll do the same for them.
And you mentioned wanting to get to the last game on the last day.
Mm-hmm.
What is kind of obviously that's still a few months away, kind of the end result, with some of those new girls coming in, how do you feel like y'all are looking right now as the season gets going? What should people expect to see from y'all, whether a lot of the same of what they've seen in recent years, or any kind of differences just from the team as a whole?
Well, usually the players, it's mostly older people, like seniors and juniors, just that's it. But now we have a bunch of freshmen and sophomores playing, so we're going to look probably not as strong as we usually do in our first few games, but I think by the middle to the end of the season we'll look the same as we usually do.
How much more does that put on you from that leadership type role and needing a little?
Definitely a lot, because I'm going to have to show them everything to do, what as a Santa Monica softball player they're expected to do, and it's just really weird because usually we have people who know what's going on.
It works for me. Again, Cara Gremillion, the interviewing is not her favorite part. She just wants to get out there and play, and does a heck of a job with it. She's our preseason All-Baton Rouge area softball player of the year for the large schools for NOLA.com and Times-Picayune Jet Rouge.